Kenyan football is a big joke. Why am I saying this? So guys, I want us to watch this video, then I'll give out my 2 cents, what I think about it.
I repeat again before the boss. Yes. This is a first deal. Yeah. I beg you. You know how we have done business before. I know. I've never let you down. Yeah. You have never let me down. Or me, my business with you, zero failure. True. Right? Yeah. So I give you whatever will be given to me, straight I forward to you. Okay. Okay? Okay. Immediately I forward to you, yeah. I'll give you a phone call, yeah, and boss will confirm you have received. Okay. Then deal is on. Okay. That first half, bro, yeah, what we want must come. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Then my deal should not go to.
So guys, if you're wondering who is this is Patrick Matasi. He's a Kenyan goalkeeper, being considered as one of the best goalkeepers in Kenya. And allegedly, it's being said that this goalkeeper has been doing match fixing ever since he started football. Because even if you watch how this goalkeeper has been playing, if you watch how he has been defending the goals, it's clearly right now that uh, he has been match fixing ever since he started football. And it's not a secret, because I feel like watching Kenyan football, it's like a big joke. No offense about this one. Even if you look at my wall, I have no Kenyan jazz. It's not because I'm not Kenyan. I'm Kenyan, but then I feel like there is no need to watch Kenyan football because it's a crap. It's useless. It's bullshit. Why am I saying this? I feel like all the times Kenyans have been, Kenyans have been always capable to do great things, to go to AFCON, to go even to even qualify in FIFA World Cup. But then with the likes of these goalkeepers, and it's not only him. So he was caught on camera. I know the bad thing is that I think the person who was giving him the deal was recording him, and he didn't know. So after that, he came out and said that that's not him. And I even wonder, why are you coming out and saying this is not you? Yet everybody knows you, and the recordings and the video was so clear that this is you sitting inside a car with a stranger, you know, organizing a match fixing. I even wonder the reason why Kenyan Premier League is always stuck. All the times in Kenya, we always blame the FKF leaders. We always blame the everybody, we always blame the politicians, leaving alone bullshit like this. And this is the thing that has been happening in Kenyan football ever since. Not only this time round because he has been caught on camera, but I think not only him, but a lot of players are doing this in KPL. And I think it's time we need to take these cases serious now, because people can't be buying tickets, people can't be filling stadiums, and then you are just a gambler in a glove. I think this is bullshit, because you're just a gambler in a glove. We are there every day watching football, and I think in a certain day, Kenya was playing against Cameroon, and this goalkeeper and this gambler in a glove was the one in post. He really messed up, and a lot of people always usually took it as, these are normal mistakes, not knowing this is a gambler in a glove. This is not a goalkeeper. This is just a puppet, a gambler in a glove, wasting people's money, wasting people's time. People are going to sitting on the stands, waiting for Kenya to deliver, waiting for the team he plays for. Currently he plays for Kakamega Homeboys to deliver. But instead, what does he do? I'm always wondering every weekend, why don't people go and watch Kenya Premier League? Even in Kenya, people stream English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga more than they do in the Kenyan Premier League. And I wonder how, because even the tickets of watching the football is only 300 Kenyan shillings, 300, and you're on the field. And always every weekend, if you go into the field, you'll always see like maybe 5,000 people on the stand. Those are the people who are watching the game. Not even 5,000. Sometimes it's even 2,000, 2,500 people only on the stands watching the game, because I think Kenyan football is not serious. Kenyan football is not serious. And I think, being honest, Kenyan football is going nowhere. With the crap like this, This is only an example of what has been happening. And I'm not even blaming on this one, gambler in a glove. I feel like this is whatever have been happening in Kenyan Premier League all over, every time. At one point, I don't know which goalkeeper was that, but Kenya was playing against Comoros, and the foul was being taken, I think, 18 yards. And I saw goalkeeper praying. Goalkeeper was praying, a foul being taken 18 yards, foul, free kick, 18 yards, and the goalkeeper was praying. And then he just stood and watched the ball hitting the net after praying. He said, "Dude, like this, it's like it's like a penalty." I just saw goalkeeper praying, 18 yards, and then the ball hits the net after that. And Kenya was beaten. I think 2-1 with Comoros. So I feel like if you want to take Kenyan Premier League serious, then you are a piece of crap, because Kenyan Premier League is going nowhere. Kenyan football is going nowhere. And this is hurting because there is a lot of genuine players. There is a lot of genuine players. Even if you watch this KPL and whatever, these goalkeepers, the defenders have been making like mistakes that even you just wonder, but now you don't have proof that this is a match fixing. But at least now we got one. This is a match fixing. This is whatever have been going on for a long time. And I've heard these people telling him that you're going to concede. Of course, at some point he has to talk with these defenders for them to do this business. Because I know Kenyan Premier League, I know Kenyan football is not paying that much money, but then there is something we call passion. If you're passionate about something, you don't need to do things like this. If you're passionate about whatever you're doing, if you think that you're a footballer because you are talented and you are passionate about it, you don't need to do things like this. I feel like this is, I don't even have words to explain this, because I feel like this is hurting. We as Kenyans, we always react to EPL, we always react to La Liga, Bundesliga, European leagues, because, and we have our own league. We can't embrace our own league. We can't embrace our own. And I heard like recently in Europe, Carragher said that AFCON is not a serious tournament. And I feel like I'm starting to believe whatever he said, because if these are the things that are happening in Africa, and it's not only in Kenya, I think it's happening in Africa, and they can see from far, they can see that they can see that these African footballers are not serious. They can see that there is nowhere they're going with football. This goalkeeper all along he has been a gambler in a glove all the time. He has been conceding like useless goals. And I feel like this goalkeeper should never step into the pitch. He should never step into the ground again. I think like he needs to be arrested. He needs to come out and say and call out everybody that he has been doing this business with. And it's a good thing that this time round he was being snitched. He never knew. This time round he was being snitched on. He never knew. So he was arranging the deal. You know, people have bought the tickets. People are going to watch the match, and he's there planning how to fix the match so that he can benefit himself. Yet a lot of people are investing in the team. A lot of young talents all over are training to join the big leagues. Yet you are there like trying to benefit on your own. And I feel like Kenyans are not serious, starting with politicians, footballers, and everybody. All along, they've been blaming the politicians and the boards and whatever. But even also the players have been doing this. I know it's a tough deal to deny, because when I'm paying you when I'm paying you maybe 8,000 Kenyan shillings every week, and someone wants to give you million, I know it's a tough deal to deny, but then there is something we call passion. If you're doing something because of passion, you're going to do it, no matter how much you get from it. You're going to do it. And sometimes when you're doing it because of passion, you're going to build your name rather than just coming there match fixing, conceding useless goals. And then people tends to believe that you're the Kenya one. Kenya one, bullshit. Who's that Kenya one? I heard him saying that is the Kenyan one. Like, Kenyan football is a piece of crap. And I think I'm really pissed off with this, because how can you do this? People have been believing in Kenyan football. The innocent fans. Why are you doing this to the innocent fans? Why are you making the innocent fans look stupid? This is and this is what have been happening. I feel like, according to me, this player don't need even to, this goalkeeper, this bullshit goalkeeper, don't even need to step into the ground again. And I have part 2 of the video, guys. I want us to watch the part 2 of the video and then give out my 2 cents what I think about it.
Tomorrow and even on Saturday morning. Okay. But I told him there is a job we need to do.
Okay. Let me ask you something, Matasi.
Yeah.
Can you promise us that first half, 2 goals? As we don't need anything else, like do this first half, 2 goals.
2 goals.
And why we are asking you to concede is because we know one.
We will open the match.
When you concede, you open the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without you conceding, if the game goes to 20 minutes, that game is locked.
Yeah.
But if you concede, especially before the game becomes hot, game is just boiling, the first attack, goal. Yeah. The first moment when the game is boiling, and the goal comes, everybody else will know, oh, we have conceded, let's fight now, guys, let's fight.
Okay.
And we'll get the results.
So what I will do, all this will happen with what I'll talk to the defender.
Okay.
Because the first like 10 minutes.
So you've heard him saying that I'll talk to the defender. So this is whatever that has been happening in the Kenyan Premier League. Not only him, he'll talk to the defender. So not only him, but I think Kenyan football is bullshit. Not only him. He has said in a video that he will talk to the defender. So it's not only him that's doing this business. I think 90% of Kenyan Premier League players have been doing this. And this one needs to be taken seriously. Because I've heard like these people telling him, go and concede in the first minutes of the game. So you think that the game started and that team came with ambition and scored 2 goals quickly. Yet it's a certain gambler in a glove that have made it all happen with some crook defenders. I feel it's time we need to take this seriously, and this goalkeeper and all these defenders that he was mentioning in this video should never play a game anymore. Should never play ever. I don't think they should never play any game ever, because it's bullshit. And as a footballer, you should not be allowed to gamble. And I feel this goalkeeper has really messed up in my brain, because I've always wondered why is Kenyan football not going anywhere? Why is Kenyan football always stuck in the same place? And Kenyan football was somehow serious at a time where they were sponsored by, I think, SuperSport. After SuperSport, nothing is going on. Nothing is going on. So I feel like this goalkeeper should never play. I feel like he should be banned from playing and he should be arrested ASAP. And I heard him saying that this is not him in the video. So this is not you. Who is this? No, man. Should not be doing this. We are really serious. And there is no way you will ever see a Kenyan jersey in my wall. There is no way. There is no way you'll ever see a Kenyan jersey in my wall. There is no way you'll ever see me wearing a Kenyan football jersey. There is no way. Because it's not serious, it's bullshit. And people need to stop watching KPL ASAP. It's bullshit. Even if the players are not being paid very well, they don't need to do this. It's bullshit. It's making the game look stupid. And this Sunday, I think there is a Kenyan derby football, AFC versus Gor Mahia. I'm not even going to watch that. And if you're watching this video, don't even waste your time going to watch that game, because it's bullshit. It's not making sense. It's not making sense, man. So guys, tell me what to think about this goalkeeper in the comment section. And the last thing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.